What up, guys? I'm Avery.
And I'm Lavon.
And welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to be talking about YouTube, giving you guys some advice. We're not YouTube experts, nowhere near. We don't even claim to be in this video, but we've been on YouTube for about a year. So we kind of have an idea of exactly what to do, what to expect, enough to give advice to people who may be looking to start a YouTube channel, or people who are just interested in YouTube in general. So to get started, we currently, like I said, approaching a year since we started uploading videos, we currently have 5,449 subscribers. Okay, one of my personal New Year's resolutions was to grow to about 5,000 subs. And currently we have about 1,835 public watch hours. In order to start like receiving pay and different things like that on YouTube, you need to get at least 3,000 watch hours, and that's to create memberships and supers. Now, if you want to start getting paid through ads and shorts feed ads and things like that, you need 4,000 watch hours or 10 million views. And then just to go back to the 3,000 watch hours for memberships and supers, you need 3,000 watch hours or 3 million short views. And
I think 1,000 subscribers.
And 1,000 subscribers, yeah. So regardless, all of this, you need 1,000 subscribers and public watch hours. You need at least 3,000 in order to start, you know, building money on your channel, or however you want to put it. So as you guys can see, with our 1,835 watch hours, we're not there yet. I mean, we have the subscribers, but we don't have the watch hours down. So one of the biggest things that you want to do on YouTube, if you were to start, is be consistent. We noticed that there were certain weeks out of this year that we were more consistent than others, and we were really racking in watch hours pretty heavily. They were just skyrocketing. And then like there were other weeks where we kind of like took a break and stopped posting here and there, and we saw our watch hours decrease, you know, obviously, and there just wasn't much traffic coming through our channel at the end of the day. But we noticed that consistency for sure is a great way to go about doing social media, especially if you're going to be serious about it. If you're doing it for fun, that's great. It should always be for fun first, but consistency is definitely key. You don't need high-tech equipment. We got DJI mics. At first we weren't even using this. If you go back to our first video, we were just recording off of our phone. That's how we got started. Literally, we were recording off of our phone. We were enjoying it. But then overall, you know, you kind of want to, as you go along, you want to build on your quality. You want to up your audio and everything. But it's not something, if you're hesitant on starting a YouTube, don't wait to start just because you don't have the equipment. Because that'll come in time. Get your YouTube started, you know, figure out what you want to do, and just do it. I'm telling you, just do it.
Just do it. And honestly, I think the biggest part about it is just being your authentic self, because people are the reason why people are tuning in. Is they're also getting to know you, and also getting to know who you are as a person. And then you don't have, like, there's a lot of people, like even me myself, I was like, oh, I feel like I need to say a certain way, like things a certain way, or do a certain thing. So I was like, oh, everyone's doing this though, but everyone's doing this. And sometimes he gives me that reminder. I'm like, no, just be yourself. Just be yourself, because the people who are tuning in on you is because they want to see you.
100%, yeah. Again, it's not about being perfect. It's not about getting things 100% right the first time and the second time and the third time. Literally, YouTube is about growing. It's not only your equipment growing and, you know, developing and getting better, your quality is getting better, your editing is getting better, but it's about you. It's about personal growth too, because you really start to, you know, discover yourself. Especially when you start putting your passions out there, doing things that you like to do, and you're putting that on social media, it's something that you look back on at the end of the day. So definitely have fun as you start. Take your phone, just use your phone, get started, upload videos. And if you don't want to upload videos, start on shorts. Just upload shorts.
Sometimes people like kind of think like, oh, what should I even post, or being that like creative.
So we figured out, at first we started posting, vlogs and things like that. And then we started to get into the pranks. But we realized this place, we live in a smaller apartment, so it's like we can prank each other, but then it just became a little too obvious for us to start pranking each other, because we started doing things, especially in our pranks, that we wouldn't normally do with each other. So it's like we're starting YouTube, all of a sudden we're acting weird because we're trying to prank each other. It's like it just became not very authentic for us, because we know each other well enough to know that there are certain things that we wouldn't do. Like, yeah, we could have done it just to entertain people, but it just, I don't know, I just didn't want to take that cheap way out. You feel me? Were you gonna say something?
No.
So the best thing that you can do, especially when you're starting YouTube, is to just do whatever it is you want to do. People will tell you to stick to a certain niche. People will tell you that you only have to make a YouTube channel for one specific thing, and if you want to do something else, make it for that specific thing. I think YouTube's evolving, and I could be wrong. Again, we are no experts. I'm just telling you what I've seen, what I've been seeing, and things that I've been noticing. I think YouTube's evolving in a way in which, when you create a channel and you're really not sure what it is that you want to do, you can literally do anything. If you're making vlogs, make vlogs. But if all of a sudden you want to start, for us, for example, we do vlogs, food reviews, mukbangs. We recently did a series for Halloween. It's like, we're having fun. You know what I mean? And we're not just trying to target one specific audience on YouTube. Maybe that could be why we're not growing as fast as we want to, but we're not just simply trying to target one specific audience on YouTube. We're trying to entertain, in a way, inform, influence, I guess, if you will. But I just noticed that on a lot of, especially when I do my research on a lot of different channels and things like that, there are a lot of channels that are very niche type channels, but then you also have a lot of successful channels and a lot of channels that are growing that are variety style channels. And I think that, again, if you are someone who doesn't know what to do, and that's also what's holding you back on top of equipment, please don't let it hold you back. Just get on YouTube and just start doing what you like to do. Just get on YouTube and just start talking like we're doing now. We're just talking, and we're just being completely open and sincere with you guys about our journey on YouTube so far.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that we still struggle with today. Definitely a struggle, and that is putting ourselves out there in public with a camera. Now, it's
gotten better.
It's gotten better, but you have to have a level of not caring about what other people think about you, especially around you. I think I'm more so observant than you are, but I be like paying attention to the people around me, especially when we're out in public doing vlogging style stuff. And I see people's faces. I see the people who are taking pictures. I see the people who are smiling, and I see the people who are just curious. But then I also see the people who are just like, okay, it ain't that serious. Why do you got a camera out? Like, yada, yada, yada. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just misinterpreting, but like, I'm usually very good at like reading people. And I do that a little too much. So if you're going to start YouTube, which I'm still learning to do this, shut that off. Like, shut that, try not to observe everything around you, especially when you're out in public. And I'm the type of person that's like, I'm not afraid of being judged, but I'm just hyper aware of those who are judging.
Yeah.
And those blinds, I just have to close them personally. Like, that's just me. And sometimes that kind of makes me not want to film on certain days. And I'm just like, dang, am I really in the mood for someone to tell me to get the camera out of my face, and it's not even on them, it's on me. But am I really in the mood for some Karens today? Thankfully, we've never had anybody like that, but that's definitely something in the back of my mind when we go out and film, that, you know, I feel sort of nervous about. But please, and I'm telling myself this too, do not let that stop you from making content, especially if you enjoy making content, because I personally enjoy making content. We enjoy making content. So do not let that stop you from making content. We're going to keep going. You guys are going to see us out in public and everything. So stay tuned.
Yeah. And for me, it's like, I don't have that, like where he's like thinking about others judging him. I think of it like, oh, I'm not going to really see them. And plus, I put myself in their position where I was like, oh, you don't really see anyone with a camera out there. So it's like very new to them.
Yeah.
So of course, everyone's going to look at you because that's something that is not a regular thing out in society as much in our area. So of course they're going to look. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, this is for us and this is for you guys, you know, just sharing our piece of our lives with you guys. And at the end of the day, they don't really matter because I don't know them like that. But if it was like friends and family and they don't want to be in the camera, then I totally respect that.
Yeah.
Or if someone to come up to us and be like, hey, I really don't want to be, and we will respect that. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But if it was a caring, I'd be like, okay, you have to understand that this is a public place. You are on camera, but in like different properties, you know, like the mall or you know.
Yeah, and you got to be careful of that too, because if you even tell people like, oh, you're already on camera, so why are you tripping? It's like, you know, still I don't want to be on your camera type thing. I don't know.
But yeah. But hopefully one day we don't face it. But if we do,
if we do, I feel like, you know, we'll be all right. And I think this is kind of like the last point that I want to make. Again, we're new to this. As we still grow on our channel and develop and learn new things, we'll be back and we're going to be talking about more videos. But I think one of the major things that I want to touch on is your purpose for doing this. There are many thousands, if not probably hundreds of thousands of videos on YouTube talking about not going into YouTube trying to get paid. Don't go in with that mindset. It's not that easy. We haven't been the most consistent, but we've been posting videos and trying to keep up. We've grown, like I said, to 5,000 plus subscribers just this year. Could we have done more if we were more consistent? Absolutely. But even if we were consistent, you know, it is still a grind. Editing, it is a grind. All of this is a grind. It is not something that you just make money off of right away. Definitely have fun with the process, and the process can be fun. The way we like to look at it is like a memory bank for us. One day for our kids, we can sit down and watch some of the crazy videos that we've done, especially our Halloween series that we did recently. So, you know, things like that. That's what we like to. That's how we like to continue to go about this. But it's definitely, YouTube is definitely not something that you can just jump into and just think like, oh, I'm about to make some money. No. Get into this and start and just have fun. Trust me, because if you get in that mindset that you just want to make some money, you're gonna be, you know, cheating yourself out of the whole process, out of a good time, and you're gonna be cheating yourself out of the growth that you can have. And you want to take this day by day, because everything that you do in life, no matter what it is, YouTube or not, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of patience. It's a lot of time. And I've heard this in many other videos too, so I want to include this. It's some luck as well. Some luck is involved. So just take your time, keep grinding. And if you're just watching this just to get information on, you know, people who do YouTube, then yeah, that's what it's like. That's you know. Make sure your titles are good. Make sure your thumbnails are Gucci. But then I'm slowly learning that even titles and thumbnails don't really matter anymore. They matter. Don't get me wrong. They matter. But, you know, I think what's on the rise right now is authenticity. If I'm going to be honest with you, authenticity is what matters the most. And so just be authentic with this. Hopefully you guys can see that we're just being authentic and real with you guys. Like I said, as we continue to grow, our channel continues to, we continue to build on this. We'll have more videos like this, but we kind of wanted to give you guys like an early review of where we're at, where our headspace is at, what we think YouTube is like. Yeah, do you have any other thoughts?
No, seriously, everything that you say. Have fun. All
Have
you gotta
fun,
do is pick up a camera and just start.
This is literally where we started.
Literally, that's all.
This is what we did, literally. Just like ooh, and then you can get yourself some like little cheap like microphones on Amazon. We started with those cheap microphones. They had a little buzz to it. That's what, don't stick with those too long. And if you don't want a microphone, just stick to your camera phone. You know what I mean? So don't even feel like you have to do much. Just grab your camera and start recording. That's where we started. Okay. And I feel like there is so much more that we're gonna do. I'm gonna remember this video, and I can't wait to look back at this video in the future and be like, dang, that's where we were.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys very soon.
Yeah, the next video.
In the next video. Peace out.